Hey, happy Tuesday, Chargers. Just wanted to start with a word of encouragement from Hebrews 13, verse 8. It says, Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Maybe you feel like everything around you is always changing, especially compared to your life a couple months ago. Taking school at home, worshiping at home. Your parents might be home from work. Your siblings might be everywhere. The news is always changing. But what Hebrews reminds us is that Jesus never changes. Nothing that's happening surprises him. He has this under control. And because of that, we have peace and hope, and we can spread that peace and hope and joy to other people. So rest in that promise today, especially if you're a little uneasy about something. Remember, Jesus never changes. Along that line, I hope you saw my email that I forwarded you to from the Inn at Westport. They have been thrilled as they've been receiving their letters. And I know more will be coming to them because not everyone sent it the first day. So thank you for your work with that. Kathy is just thrilled. She says the residents are thrilled. So way to spread that hope and joy to people that need it. Yesterday, we talked about a rebellion that happened on the home front, the Whiskey Rebellion. George Washington had to come in, use force to maintain order and say, no, you have to follow the law. Today, you're going to see how he handles foreign affairs, relationships with foreign countries. So we have 3 learning targets today as we go into the lesson. And the video and the reading are going to revolve around those 3 targets. Target number 1, I want you to listen for how even in the midst of nations trying to pull them in, George Washington proclaims neutrality. Great Britain and France are in a war and they want the United States on their side. And he says, no, our foreign policy is we are going to remain neutral. In an effort to remain neutral and to keep peace with nations over in Europe and here on the North American continent, the United States signs 2 treaties. Jay's Treaty, listen for how impressment plays a role in that, and Pinckney's Treaty. So that would be learning target number 2. Watch for these 2 treaties and the details of them. Then, after serving for 8 years, George Washington sets one more precedent. He says, you know what? I think that's long enough for a president to serve. I'm not going to run for a 3rd term. But before he leaves office, he leaves the young nation with 2 pieces of advice. So listen for those pieces of advice that he leaves. So those are our 3 learning targets for today. Today's assignment, which is posted in Classroom in your to-do list, is centered on those 3 targets. Okay, so you're going to watch this video clip using this login information. Don't use your Google login. The questions are going to focus in on those 3 kind of targets that we talked about. Then you're going to read a short passage out of the text. We're going to finish lesson 2. I think it's like 8 or 9 paragraphs. It is not long. Please take your time and read well. Answering these questions as you go. Please bold or change your font color as you answer. You're going to then create a quick vocab chart with the 2 big ideas or the 2 big vocab words of this part of the lesson. Neutral or neutrality, not found in your book, not kind of a word-for-word definition, so you can find that somewhere else. Impressment is found in the book. Then you're going to find a little graphic by going to Insert Image, search the web, and find a good graphic. You might want to search in different ways to come up with a graphic that supports those words in this context. And then finally, you're going to watch yesterday's episode of CNN 10, so March 30's episode. So you're going to have to go back 1 episode. And as you do it, you're going to take 6 bullets worth of info. 2 details from Carl's first story, 2 from the small business story, and then 2 from the hero's story. So I hopefully that is clear to you. If it's not, you can always email, text, or stop by my Google Meet, or just stop by to say hi. But I'd love to help you if you have any questions. Chargers, have a great Tuesday. I am super proud of you. Keep up your great work.